Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. All the morning sun and all its glory fills the day with hope and happiness too. You fill my heart with laughter, somehow you make it better. Ease my trouble, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. Oh, yeah. It's mine, like the sun, like the sun. And at the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one, to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? You fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my trouble, that's what you do. You take away all my sadness, fill my life with gladness, ease my trouble, that's what you do.
Terrific. Very nice. God, that's great.
It wasn't that good.
No, that song seemed to get to you there. I noticed when you on MTV, you saw kind of shed a tear there. Not to embarrass you there, but you...
No, I actually did shed a tear the first time I sang it on the MTV show. And it's... Oh, great job. It's just a lovely set of lyrics. I think it's one of the finest love ballads ever written. I wish I'd have written it myself, but due credit to Van Morrison, he wrote the song, so well done.
Hey, we'll take a break. We'll talk some more. Be right back right after this. Welcome back. talking with Rod Stewart, or in the Scottish pronunciation, Stewart. Well, it's Stewart. Rod Stewart is the way. See, I'm half Scotch as well, so you know that's how you...
You got one parent that's Scottish.
One parent Scotch. It's Stewart.
We pretend that we're Scottish. We're not really.
No, no.
We're as close as we're going to get.
Closer than that. Yeah. So let me say now...
Mr. Leno.
Thank you very much. Now, Rachel is out of town. Is she out of town now?
Don't ask me embarrassing questions because she's out of town.
No, not kind of embarrassing question. But you, obviously, the dad at home taking care of the baby. Let me ask you, you doing
baby? 4 of them.
Well, but the little one is how old?
Well, the little one's, she's 1.
Oh, there you go.
One that's 6, and one that's 12, and one that's 13.
Yeah, but the 1-year-old. Yeah. Now, do you do all the, or is that like nanny stuff?
No,
do you actually change the thing? Do you go through the whole...
Yeah, it doesn't worry me at all. I mean, if I'm called upon to do that particular act, I will do it. It's funny, you don't mind the babies, but you can't stand any other babies, you know?
Yeah, only
terrible.
Well, speaking of babies, we have this photo here I thought the audience would enjoy. Here we are. Let's take a look. See if you recognize this lovely child. Aww.
Oh, I thought it was Renee.
No,
me.
That's you.
What a little sod, look at that.
So you're about, what, 18, 19 years old here? And Rachel is good?
Rachel's fabulous. She's in Mexico City tonight doing
modeling.
The Boys Love Her. She's modeling, yeah.
Now she is, what, 23?
She's 23 and I'm 48.
There you are.
And it works really good, tell you.
Yeah, it works great. Yeah.
It works good for me, boy.
It works good for me. Now, is it hard to keep up with a 23-year-old?
No, in actual fact, she has trouble keeping up with me. She's like... and if she was here, she'd be the first to agree, you know, because she's in bed by 10 o'clock and I'm ready to go, and I swear to God, that's the truth.
Well, I read in a quote now, because you go through and you try to find the most embarrassing quotes you can pull on people. Now, you said, you said sex is my hobby with her. Didn't you say that?
With Rachel?
Yes. Did you say
no, I can't remember saying that one.
Can't remember that one?
But it's a good quote, and you can make out that I did say it. That's
good, okay.
Carry on, Mr. Leno.
Mr. Leno, this is good. See, if my friends at college knew that I could get you to call me Mr. Leno, I could have had anybody, but that was then.
That was then.
Because I always remember...
How old are you, anyway?
Huh?
How old are you?
Me, I'm 43.
Oh, we're getting up there, aren't we, boy?
Oh, I know, but I remember in college, I mean, I used to play the album, and, you know, right before we played Maggie May, right before we blew up the Bank of America building, you know, those were the, So when you and Rachel got married, did you have was it a big deal? Did you do a traditional?
We had a traditional and a big deal. Yeah,
oh, okay.
We got married here in Los Angeles, because we met here in Los Angeles, funny enough. We both live here. I've lived here for, I think, 18 years now. Yeah. Not many people know that, but I'm actually lived here for 18 years.
So how did you meet? Did you see her in a magazine or something? Or
Well, I was, you know, it's true. Actually, it's true. I was a fan because she was doing a Sports Illustrated commercial on CNN, and I was single at the time for about a week, and I just became a fan, and just as God's will had its way, I met her at the Roxbury Club down on Sunset.
So God told you to go to the Roxy Club.
Yeah, that night he had a quiet word with me.
Yeah. It's amazing, with all the things God has to do, he would say, listen, there's this great-looking woman down at the Roxy. And you must have a wonderful, very close relationship there.
No, I do. I do. I say a few words to the man upstairs when things are going well and when they're not going well. It's very important.
Now, explain this to me. Now, I got this out of the London Times. I didn't quite understand it. This is obviously, not the Times, rather. The Sun, was it the Sun? This is obviously you, sort of, here's the cartoon. Now, maybe you can explain what this is all about. It says, waiter, there's a bum in my soup. And it's apparently you,
Oh!
No, but I didn't understand what it was about. It says, Rod Stewart bears his backside in a restaurant. Now, is this true? Did you sort of drop trow, as they say in the States?
I tend to do that when I get excited, I must admit.
Really?
It actually did happen at a restaurant in New York called the Cafe on the River, or the River Cafe, and I just, when I get excited, I take my trousers off, and that's it. Some people do other things. I take off my trousers, as is my wont.
Now, when the waiter or waitress comes around, I mean, now, what do they say in the restaurant when this happens?
Well, they don't know, see, because the table's up there, so what I do is I slip them off gently like this, and then my underpants, and it's quite thrilling, actually, because it's like you're exposing yourself without anybody knowing.
Did you, you didn't have to go to English boys' schools by any chance?
No, I'm a secondary modern school idiot. No, I didn't go there.
So, no, I say, so this, were you alone at the time, or were you with someone else?
No, it was a load of us. In fact, you know, the guys that have been in my band, it seems always to be a tradition to take one's trousers off.
A tradition in the band?
On the odd occasion. You know,
yeah.
we all do it now and then.
Yeah, I see.
Could you change the subject? I'm dying.